Imagine an AI assistant that books meetings for you, or an AI chatbot that replies customer queries. To access calendar customer info, it requires some permissions. But using common admin permissions, it's a big security risk. If security compromised, your entire system is exposed. Microsoft released Microsoft Entra Agent ID. Each agent has unique identity. Hi, this is Murli Dulam, founder of ITS Code Private Limited, architect, trainer in the area of DevSecOps Azure, AWS, Kubernetes with AI, ML, IoT integration. Till now, I have trained more than 5,000 plus students and 1,000 plus students working with top MN. Also, we have developed Fira, the business management platform, which helps small and medium scale businesses streamline operations, scale with confidence. Now, let us discuss about Microsoft Entra Agent ID. Discuss about Microsoft Entra Agent ID. So first, let us see one chatbot scenario. So here, customers or users, they are trying to access some data. This is a financial organization. So they are trying to reach some chatbot. Here, they will try to place some query. Okay. So after that, this agent will search the data from data source. It will try to search the CRM related data, but it should not fetch sensitive information like financial records. This is the scenario you can see. Now, first, let us see traditional users, groups, application related identity access management scenario. So here there is an organization. So here ABC org. So here different users are the groups, applications. They need to access some resources. So here we'll try to use Entra ID in the Azure. There is a service called Entra ID. Here you can type Entra ID, Entra ID, Microsoft Entra ID. So here you can see users, groups, applications. Okay. So here these are all users we can manage with. So here you can create different users. These are all different users. Also you can see groups. These are all different groups. Okay. And also let us see some applications as well. Different applications are there. These are all different applications. You can see. You see, we'll try to use service principal name or managed identity. Okay. So, and then, so which resources they are going to access? These users or groups, applications. So within the cloud, you see, these are all different services or resources you can see. These are all services or resources you can see. These are all resources and services. So here we can control with our SPN as well as role assignment or managed identity and SPN role assignment. Okay. Now, also let us say if you are trying to set up some business to customer, business to business, where that Azure vendor they're offering some services also, B2C as well as B2B. Okay. So here you can see Azure AD B2C. You can use this service. Okay. Now most of the organizations are there using AI solutions. So for that we are using AI agents. So agents are virtual engineers, you can see, virtual teammates. They don't have identity. So without identity, they are accessing sensitive information also. But how to protect that? So here let us discuss about Microsoft Entra Agent ID. So how they are providing solutions, let us see. Okay. So let us see. Microsoft Entra ID, Entra Agent ID. So just go back to console. So here you can see there is terminal called Enterprise Microsoft Entra Admin Center. Here you can see total applications. So if you observe traditional Entra ID, that is different, right? Little bit different. You see, just go to Entra ID. And here you can see this is the dashboard. Right? And now just see Microsoft Entra Admin Center. If you observe here, it is showing these many things: users, groups, and application and devices. Now just come to Enterprise Microsoft Entra Admin Center. Total application enterprise application, Microsoft application, it is trying to classify different sections, enabled apps and as well as hidden apps, right? So here we didn't see those scenarios. Okay. And next, just go to all applications. Okay. Now just see, these are all applications. You can see all say application. Now, if you are trying to filter these applications, you can use application type. So which application it is: enterprise application, Microsoft application, managed entities, and agent ID. We are discussing about this section, Microsoft Agent ID. Okay. So you see here. So here you can see some of the services there. Now let us see what is Microsoft Entra Agent ID. It provides dedicated identity as well as detailed permissions, also auditing and compliance tracking as well. These are all things it is providing, Microsoft Entra Agent ID. Okay. And next, also just see, so why we need Agent ID? To achieve zero trust as well as least privilege access, also customer support example. User should access only authorized data. They should not access any sensitive data, right? In that use case, we can start using that. Now just go to Azure AI Foundry. Here you can type AI Foundry. AI Foundry, right? This is a service, and you can see these are all services. We already created AI Foundry. You see, if you are trying to create new service, here you can create it. New AI Foundry service. Okay. So just select your resource group. So whatever resource group is there, you can select it. Okay. Just AI. Okay. Some unique number, let us mention. And then, so name, Foundry. Okay. Some unique number. And next, so including the internet access. Currently I'm using that. Okay. And also just see, currently it is using system assigned. Also you can use user assigned also. Will grant your user identity, Azure user, a user role. Right? So there are some roles, right? It is using this role. Okay. Next, so data encryption, and you can create this role. You can create this service now. Okay. So once you create the service, then you will get this AI Foundry. Let me show you that. Just go to AI Foundry. This service you will get. Okay. So this is the AI Foundry. Then click this AI Foundry. And just go to AI Foundry, Azure Foundry portal. So Foundry portal. Now just see. So here there is an option called agents. So why we are creating this? Now we are trying to test our agent identities. Okay. Now I'm trying to create one agent. Let us create agent. New agent. Created, right? You see these many agents here created. Our chatbot or some other customer support agent, right? Some other like calendar booking, meeting booking, right? Different agents, you can see that. Okay. Now just go to your enterprise. So you can see Microsoft Entra Admin Center. Okay. So these are all agents you can see. Currently it is showing these agents. So one of the agent it is showing. Just try to refresh this page. Okay. Also here you can click this application. Right. Now it is showing this agent ID. Agent ID. So object ID, all these things. Now you can see that. Okay. Now you can see this agent properties as well. Name, application ID, object ID. Also you can see different role activities also. So you can use assign users and groups, provision user accounts, conditional access. Right? So these are all things here. You can see that. Now with this agent ID, we can control our agent related access. So which resources they need to access. Right? These are all things we can set up with our Microsoft Entra admin console. Just see, this is the console, right? So within that, we can set up these controls here. Right? So here you can set up the agent ID. Okay. Now just try to uh, create playground. Just use this playground. This is the agent, right? Agent, and try in playground. Now, whenever you're using this chatbot, let us say this is a chatbot, let us imagine, right? So here you can see, you can control your activities. Now let us see agent to agent communication. So see, this is the one organization. This is another organization. There is an agent. Here also there is agent. Now we need to communicate with A to A. Also, each organization having MCP to connect data sources secure way. So these two use cases Microsoft is supporting. So you can see official documentation, multi-agent apps with open agent-to-agent protocol. Right? Similar way, and model context protocol, MCP is now generally available with Microsoft Copilot Studio. Right? Microsoft Entra Agent ID supports authentication, authorization, identity protection, access governance, visibility. Right? So agents with Foundry as well as Copilot Studio. These two scenarios as of now it is supporting. By implementing Microsoft Entra Agent ID, let us say some e-commerce application, each chatbot, product recommendation, fraud detection, these are all agents. They will try to maintain their own identity. Now let us explore Microsoft Zero Trust. So here you can see this is the traditional environment, classic approach. So within the network, we are trying to control security. Just see, this is a on data center, on-premises environment, and some applications are there. And here users, they are trying to access these applications. And there is a firewall here. Okay. So this is the one in scenario. And other scenario, let us see. Now I need to connect different devices, applications, servers, web apps, SaaS applications, also IoT devices, AI agents, and so on. So in that use case, we can implement Zero Trust. Just see, Microsoft Zero Trust model operates on the principle never trust, always verify. Instead of continuously validating security at access request level. Now let us observe pillars of the Microsoft Zero Trust model. So whenever users are trying to access or any application, right, any agent, so always, so we need to verify identity, right? And after that, verify devices, which device they are using. Also verify access, what level of access they are having, right? So whether it is application, IoT device, agents, right, different sources. And after that, which services they are trying to access, right? These are all things we'll try to observe. Also just see, exploring like a zero trust security posture. So here we can take some quiz as well to understand our these components. So identities, endpoints, apps, infrastructure, data, network, right? So here you can click this option. You can take some quiz as well. Also, there is a PowerShell script to understand assessment related to like a strong security baseline, preparing you for advanced feature and more resilient security portion. So we can use this PowerShell scripts as well. These are all steps. Now let us come back to our Microsoft Entra Admin Center. So here some conditional access are there. Within the Zero Trust, you can start using this conditional access. So sample conditional access, let us see. So first condition, let us see, sample. When any user is outside of the network, right, they are required to sign in with multi-factor authentication. These are all controls. And second condition, when user in the managers group sign in, they are required to be an Intune complaint or domain joined device. Right? These are all conditional access you can set. So it means whenever users are trying to access any network, right, they are trying to access any network or resources. So these are all things will be applicable. AI has become invisible workforce powering our businesses. From customer service bot to financial analyst, here there is a security risk. So these agents are virtual engineers working without any IDs and accessing sensitive information. Here, Microsoft Entra Agent ID, they are trying to solve this issue. If you like this video, please share it and subscribe, and see you in the next video.